Although Felix is German, we chose English as the language of this interview, because Plan for the Planet is globally reaching out to people, and because we as Next World TV want to support the global message of this great and amazing project.
Actually, it started in a class project about the climate crisis, and when we found out about it, we found out about Wangari Maathai. She's a Peace Nobel Prize laureate from Kenya, and she planted 30 million trees in 30 years. And when we heard about that, we thought we can do the same and we can get active. And since then, we are planting trees and we're active all around the world with children in 193 countries participating.
And you guys also make chocolate.
Yes, that's a very interesting story. Actually, we wanted to start
Can I open it and taste it?
Sure. We wanted to start a project with the chocolate industry.
Yes.
But when we tried that, they didn't want to help us.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Can I offer you from your chocolate?
No, thank you. I just had a lot.
Okay.
So they didn't want to help us, and then we said, then we'll do our own chocolate. And this is when we came up with that idea of the change chocolate. And now we're already selling it in Germany, and it's being sold in about 5,000 stores already.
5,000 stores?
5,000 stores. And the important thing is that it's, of course, CO2 neutral, and it's fair trade.
And it's yummy. You guys are the official counters for new trees that have been planted, is that right?
Exactly. About a year ago, the UN handed over the official tree counter of the world to us children by handing over the Billion Tree campaign.
You have spoken at the United Nations. How did the idea come?
We were at the conference in Japan, and on the flight back, I was sitting next to a lady, and after about 1 or 2 hours, she asked me if I was Felix, and I said yes, and we found out that she was the head of the conference of that day.
Yes.
And this is when she invited us to come there and to present the idea and the consultations, the 3-point plan at the United Nations.
Were you nervous?
Yes, of course, I was extremely nervous.
Were you disappointed? Because I saw on YouTube, I saw some comments about that great speech that you held. And many comments were how disappointing that a few seats were kind of left, empty. Were you disappointed when you saw that?
It was a little disappointing because lots of people were missing. There was a very important conference on forests there.
Yes.
And they don't have conferences on forests there often.
Yes.
It was the inauguration meeting for the International Year of Forest, and on that important day, many of the delegates, there was not that many people.
Okay.
And that's of course sad, but it was fine. I think the most important was also for the internet. There lots of people watched that video on the internet, and that's probably of equal importance.
I'm not going to ask if you're going to be a politician because everybody does that. That's boring. When we see each other in 30 years, you might not recognize me, but you're going to keep that passion alive. Do you promise me that?
I will try that.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. And the second point, give me 5. Thank you so much. That was great.